Welcome to Clean Your Microwave, the weekly podcast where nothing's off limits and everything's on the table.
Relationships, we're talking about it.
Adulting, struggling through it.
Black culture, sports, hot takes, and wild opinions. You already know.
It's real talk, real laughs.
And maybe a little too real sometimes.
I'm Herman England, joined by my co-hosts Levi and Maya, and this is Clean Your Microwave podcast, because some of us got some mess to clean up. What's up, guys? Another week, another episode of Clean Your Microwave podcast. I'm the one and only Hefe Herm, joined by my wonderful multiple hat-wearing co-host Maya and Granddaddy Levi.
What's happening?
Thank y'all so much for tuning in this week. Y'all been all right?
Yeah.
Good,
I got jokes, but I'm going to hold it for later. Go ahead.
I know. Always ready to talk
Jokes
shit.
already?
Already.
I was promised
ready
something,
to talk
but okay.
shit. And as y'all can see, we have somebody really special in the studio with us today. Y'all make some noise for the one and only, the great Roxie.
Hey.
Big Roxie.
Actually, hold on. Let me. I got
No,
something written out.
It's too late.
I got something written out.
Introduction.
Radio personality.
Yes.
Drink on the rocks. Wife. Awesome mom. WSSU Ramp alumni.
Period.
Overall cool ass chick. Roxie.
Yes.
Let's
Thank you.
go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank y'all so much for having me.
Absolutely.
It's an honor
Thank
to
you.
be here. Thank you.
Thank you
How
for
you doing today?
joining us.
I'm doing good. It's been a long day. I've been momming and everything, and then I got stuck in traffic, but I'm here. Thank y'all for waiting on me and not holding the time against me. I'm grateful. Thank you.
When did all this traffic start flowing to Winston and back? I remember there was a time you can just get to Winston and get back.
Don't you remember that
Sunday.
time? I'm telling you. And it's Sunday. It's that little strip that they're working on 40. It's horrible. But hopefully once they get it together, we'll be flowing again.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. So typically on Sundays, what does your Sundays look like?
It looks like nothing.
Oh, really?
I don't do anything on Sundays.
Oh,
Sunday is like the only day I really have to just decompress and
Shut in.
relax. It's the only day that I really never commit to doing anything except chilling. So normally on a Sunday, like I am chilling 100%.
I call that shut-in Sunday.
Shut-in Sunday is the perfect way
Don't
to
bother
describe
me.
it.
Is that
Don't
a Southern
text
thing?
me. No, it's just,
No?
Just Sunday.
just
Sunday?
Sunday.
I've learned to appreciate Sundays ever since I moved here about 14 years ago.
Okay.
Because where I'm from...
From where?
D.C.
Okay.
Everything is go. And you know what I'm saying? Well, literally go. But you also go, you know what I'm saying? You're outside, you're going to brunch, you can go to the club Sunday night, you partying. But here, it's just like I have a better appreciation for Sundays. It's just like...
that's the
all right, I'ma
wind
sit
down
my ass
day.
down. I
Yes.
might take a bath. I might not take a bath. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
That's your
Exactly.
day.
You feel me? So that's how Sundays are. But
Yeah.
we definitely appreciate you for taking the time out of your busy schedule for hopping on the podcast. I've been really looking forward to this. I know they've been
Absolutely.
looking forward to this as well.
Well, let's do it.
We ain't going to
extremely-
bombard you with a whole bunch of questions.
I want to get straight to it.
Let's get to it.
Let's get
Let's
into
get to
it.
it.
He
Yeah,
can't
I've
wait.
been like, yo, I'm telling when I say
into it.
research, like as soon
Can't
as we
wait.
knew that you were confirmed, I just wrote down a bunch of questions and
Okay.
stuff like that. So I wanted to just jump right into it.
Okay.
One of the things I wanted to ask is, being the host of a morning show, your voice is very powerful because it reaches a lot of people. Everybody hears you every morning. Do you feel a sense of responsibility every day that you speak, or is it more like you just take it easy whenever you get on the show?
I'm starting to feel more of a sense of responsibility the older I get and the longer I do it. So when I first started, it was just fun. Like, I felt no sense of responsibility for topic selection, for the things that came out of my mouth. I wasn't concerned about who was listening, what they took from it. I just wanted to have a good time. Like, whatever was fun, that's what we were doing.
Right.
But the longer I do it and the more I go to schools, I talk to kids and I talk to, these kids that say, oh, we listen to you every morning. Or now that I've been doing it for 11 years, I meet kids that are in college and they like, I listened to you all while I was in school with my parents. That does start to weigh on you. You kind of understand that you have this platform that you can really do something with. You can elevate your community. You can elevate small-owned businesses. You can elevate certain causes and certain platforms that are about something.
Yeah.
And so the longer that I have been doing it, the more I understand that. And if you've listened to the show, maybe you notice and maybe you don't, we have sort of pivoted in a direction that we want to be a little more mindful of what we say, the topic and the subject matter, and what we shine a light on, while also still having a good time. Because at the end of the day, you can't force feed the audience.
Right.
If they don't like your product, they're not going to listen. And if they don't listen, I don't have a job. So it is a balancing act.
Yeah.
So you guys are held to like a certain, I guess, a metric with the radio. So are you getting the feedback from like how many listeners or viewers or things of that nature? Like,
yes. So we have a certain goal, certain ratings that we aim to hit.
Okay.
And that's how we know if we're successful. We get ratings every month.
So the shit on Martin was true.
Yeah. Like we get ratings every single month. And depending on where you are in the ratings, that is how you're measured in success. So luckily, we've done very well, obviously, to do it for so long. Like you don't just get to stay there because they like you.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if you are not rating well, you will get gone.
Oh yeah.
Even if you've been there for a while, like you could have rating success for years and years and years. And then once you start to decline, it's like, hey, thanks for your service. Bye. Like, it's really that cutthroat.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I totally believe it. How did you know you had a voice in the radio? Like, was it something that you always wanted to do? Or I'm assuming you went to school for it, or maybe you didn't.
I did.
But what got you into saying, like, I think I'll be good for the radio? I think some people need to hear my voice.
So I always knew I wanted to do something in media, connecting with people. I thought what I wanted to do when I went to college was be a news anchor. I always wanted to be, somebody you see on WXI.
I can see it too, actually.
Fox 8. That's what I thought I was going to do.
Yeah.
But I did an internship, and this is why I always encourage kids in college to do internships before your senior year. They're always encouraged your senior year, but I did one my freshman year, and it opened my eyes and showed me you actually don't want to do what you think you want to do. I did an internship my freshman year with a news station, and at this time, I'm young and getting it. Like, I got short pink hair, and the news director at that station kept it real with me. And they was like, this look, now mind you, this is back in like 06.
Okay.
Times has changed.
Times have changed since then.
changed.
But at that time, he's like, this look is not going to get you success in this industry. Like, if you want success, you need a look that is consistent. And they know how to word things.
Was it a black man, white man?
It was
Just
a white
curious.
man.
Absolutely.
But they know how to word it so that it's not offensive.
Yeah.
And the wording he used was, you need a look that's a little more consistent and more relatable to a larger audience. That's how he worded it to me.
Okay.
I remember it like it was yesterday. Like, that stuck out to me. And I was like, basically, I can't be myself here. And I wanted to be somewhere where I could be myself.
Right.
And so when I came home, at the time, I was at Hampton University in Virginia. When I came home, I did an internship with 102 Jams. And I was like, I love it here, and I never want to leave. And I ain't left. So that's how that started.
When you started that internship at 102 Jams, is that where you developed a friendship with B. Dot and Drank, or was that friendship before the internship at 102 Jams?
So
3 Live Crew, essentially.
At that time when I first started, I didn't know Dot at all. So at the time, he was there. But mornings and afternoons are were like two different worlds at the station.
Wow.
Like, they worked so early. By the time I got there, they were gone.
Who you were working under at first?
So at first I was working under Tap Money.
Okay, I remember
So Tap Money was doing afternoons, and that's who I started under. So again, these are like two different worlds. The morning show is never there at that time. By the time I'm there, is Tap, is Delight. She may be still there doing a couple things. Waleed is coming in after Tap. So those were the personalities. Yeah, those were the personalities who I came in under initially. I didn't really have a relationship like that at all with Dot. Knew him in passing, but, not really, someone I could say was a friend at that time.
I got you.
Okay.
Now I have a question, because you said that you never want to leave, and we are glad, everybody in the 336 are happy that you and Drink did stay in here. Did you ever get any offers? I know, like Kyle
have.
Santillian. I think he went to Chicago, if I'm correct.
He did.
Yeah. Have you ever got any offers like that, or just people just telling you to try to get you out of the market or anything? Or
Yeah, so I've gotten a couple offers, and they just weren't right for me at the time. Like I'm not a single woman with no ties here. Like I have a child and I'm also married.
Yeah.
And so when you're making decisions about, uprooting your life, those are things that I have to consider. So I've gotten 3 like really major offers and one of them I really didn't consider. 2 of them I did consider. One of them was actually in state, but in another city. And then one of them was out of state. And it didn't seem right for me at the time. And additionally, a lot of people, to them, it's like, oh, well, you're here, you're home. They don't see the value in being able to pour into the community where you grew up in. I see a lot of value in that.
Yeah.
Like, I see a lot of value in getting to affect change and elevate a community where I came up.
Right.
So that is very important to me. And it's not as important to just be able to go somewhere that's bigger.
Right.
And considered better when you're looking from the outside in. Like, anywhere you go, it's going to come with its set of challenges. It's going to come with, different things.
Obstacles.
And so I love it here. And, I also, again, have the ties here with my husband and my son. So those are things that, weighed heavily on me when I had the options to go elsewhere.
Now, are you giving yourself a timeline? Or are you just saying, you know what? This is my calling, or did you say, look, I'm going to do this for 10, 20 years, and then I'll start branching out?
I'm just going with the flow at this point. I did have a goal.
Yeah.
Huh?
You can be Tom Jones of the borough.
You know what? I could.
Like seriously.
Yeah.
You have an audience and everybody's doing nothing but growing with you. So like even if you transition, you can just go to 97 and then maybe start a whole nother show there.
But she's on a bigger platform because they have the Odyssey app. So it's not just local people listening to her.
Right.
So I can pull out that Odyssey app and 102 Jams and boom. So even my boys in DC, people in Minnesota, if they want to listen, you know what I'm saying? So she is on a more wider platform.
And I think people don't consider that. It's not like in the 90s where, like, if you're in Greensboro, you're limited to Greensboro.
Yeah.
Like, we are, like, our competition is everybody. You literally, because of these phones, you have access to any station you want to listen to any show you want to listen to. So, it is bigger in a sense than Greensboro.
So you want to so possibly you and Drake can get syndicated or take your show and put it in different markets as well, correct?
We could, but syndication comes with a lot of challenges that sometimes people don't think about. So one of the things I love about our show is it's so local. Like when the Chris Brown concert was last week or whenever it was, and people had that issue with traffic, like we can talk about that, and the listeners can call in and talk about, girl, was you in the traffic, girl? Oh no,
we was in the traffic. It was the crazy thing was people were near the area, like near the what was it? What's the name of the
Carter Finley.
Yes.
Carter Finley, okay.
People were in that area and were still sitting in traffic for like 45 minutes to an hour just to get right there. It was crazy.
And then I heard like the parking was horrible.
Yes. It was,
like just from top to bottom, a lot of people had a bad experience. Not because of Chris Brown. They said the show was great.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
the show was
once
amazing.
they actually got in there. But like just the problems getting in there. When you're a syndicated show, you can't really do that. Your focus has to be national. It has to be broad. You have to appeal to your entire audience and not just where you're at.
Right.
So syndication comes with a different set of challenges. I'm not saying it could never happen, and I'm not saying that I'm not open to it, but that's just not the space that we're in at this time.
Gotcha.
So it's only included if something nationally happens in the triad.
Correct. Like, yes, if something happens and it makes national headlines, then you can incorporate it that way. But otherwise, like you have to think broad when you have a syndicated show.
Yep.
So I have a question for you. So switching lanes, and I know you said, you think about these decisions because you are a wife and a mom,
Mhm.
right? We're switching lanes real quick.
Okay.
All right. I'm struggling being romantic. Let's talk about this proposal that happened.
Yes.
Walk me through that.
So that day,
Mm-hmm.
Dot had told me the day before, or he told me and Drank,
Mm-hmm.
y'all, I'm gonna have somebody coming in filming the show for a little documentary I'm doing. So wear something that you wouldn't mind being on camera.
Okay.
So now I
See, that
didn't
was
know,
creative.
but this is all a part of the setup. Now, we also made this announcement that we were going to be announcing something big on the show.
Mhm.
Now, what people didn't know is at the time we were planning our first ever car show. We were going to be introducing the car show to the Triad. So I thought
Oh, Lord.
that we were doing the car show announcement.
Mhm.
I didn't think anything about Dot saying, oh, we got a big announcement tomorrow. Okay, so fast forward to the actual day of the proposal. Chris calls me and he's like, yeah, I'm running late to work. And actually, Dot and Drank, that had been saying all morning, like, oh, we want a biscuit. We hungry. We want a biscuit, which is not unusual. So Chris calls me or he texts me. He's like, I'm running late. What do y'all want to eat? I can stop and get them a biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
So this
Right on
is
time.
all a setup to get him in the studio without me thinking anything about it.
Wow.
So he comes in and he's got the not the Biscuitville, the Bojangles. And, to me, I'm not thinking anything about it. And if I had really been locked in, I would have noticed his clothes. He was kind of dressed up,
Mhm.
but I wasn't paying that no mind. Like, that's not how he dressed to go to work, but I really wasn't paying that no
Got a
mind.
suit on?
Why? Like, he was just kind of a little bit fancy, you know what I'm saying? And then, Dot kind of set it up when he was in there, like he was calling him up to talk some stuff about sports.
Mhm.
So it was just a lot of misdirection so that I wasn't,
And you
paying
still wasn't lost. You
attention.
were just
Dot
like
and Drink.
oblivious.
I'm telling you, they set it up perfectly. When it happened, I was genuinely surprised and caught
Wow.
off guard. I had no idea that it was happening at
Wow.
all. No idea.
That's beautiful.
Yes, and it was a really thoughtful way to do it because Chris, he knows how much my career means to me. He knows how much the show and the listeners mean to me. And so for him to do it in that way, I really, really loved it.
How many years
Are you
down
crying
there?
over there?
No, my eye is watering. Oh my God.
I thought you was crying. I was like,
nobody
damn,
crying.
you got Maya tearing up over there.
No, my eye keeps watering
I
for
was
some
finna say,
reason.
yeah.
Oh my
How
gosh.
many years y'all have in now?
So we've been married 7 years.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So we were engaged for a year. So that was 8 years ago when he proposed.
So how long together totally?
10 years total.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Nice.
solid. I like that, man.
Yeah.
I like that for y'all.
Thank you.
I wish nothing but black love and just love and genuine.
Thank
Like,
you. You know I love
just-
me some love. So yeah.
Me too.
It's been a great marriage. It's been a
too.
great journey.
Are you going to add to
Well,
the
you
family?
said you had a question as far as like you said I have issues being romantic. So was
I'm
there?
just trying to get some pointers. Maybe I was just trying to get some pointers. That
Oh,
was my
okay.
Well,
question.
I'm not surprised that you say that because even the way you introduced your lady was very interesting when I first got here.
Oh, well, you
I was
know.
like, why did he introduce her like that?
I love it. Wake it up.
Man, nah, because I didn't been through it. Shit, I
didn't want to come
I mean,
and say some
Hey,
shit.
she
So I
said
was
what I
like,
was thinking basically,
nah,
but
nah,
you know.
well, y'all would know.
Introduce
Nah,
her.
I mean, listen,
I thought
I
he
ain't
was about to
perfect.
ask for
It's-
Chris' number. Like, how did you do this?
Yeah, how you do it,
We trying to
man?
figure this out.
They got any sales going on? Nah. But that's what's up, man. Good for y'all. Good for y'all.
Thank
So
you.
recently had a girls' night out. How was that?
Oh, it was so good. We had a time. So, girls' night out, it was
Yeah.
very interesting. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. So, there was an event in High Point, the Carolina Core Brews Fest.
Mhm.
And while I was at that event, they had wine bingo. And wine bingo, that
Wine
experience
Oh, that
Tell me
sounds
more.
fun.
so
Tell me
unlike.
more.
I'm
Oh, that
telling
sounds
you,
fun.
it
Bingo.
was so much fun. Like they had like 9 to 12 different wines that we were sampling, and they were giving clues. Like, this wine it's like a dry wine and fruity and this, that, and the third. And you had to kind of guess based on your taste testing which wine it was. And then if you got bingo on the board, you won some prizes.
I would have lost.
I would have lost.
I had such a great time.
That's
I
why I
did
lose.
lose. I lost horribly. If you think you know wine,
Who would have lost?
if you think you know wine, try wine bingo, and you will find out you don't know nothing about wine.
Nothing about
Everything
that damn
barefoot.
wine.
Everything barefoot.
What you mean?
When does it happen? Like, when does it happen? Does
Okay,
it happen all the time?
no. So there's a company called Bliss and Blends. They're actually out of Charlotte. They do events weekly, but they just happened. They traveled and bought it here for the Carolina Core Brews Fest. So I did that event there, and I was like, I had already been, thinking of doing a girls' night outing, and when I did that there, I was like, I want this event to come for my girls' night. Like, I want to bring them here for that. And so it all came together perfectly. We're at Renovation Studio in High Point. It's actually an art gallery, but it doubles as an event space. It is beautiful. It was the perfect landscape. Like, we started with some trivia. We ate and did some trivia games. We did a High Point trivia. We played Taboo, kind of loosened everybody up a little bit. So by the time we got into the wine bingo, everybody's lit, everybody's hyped, ready to go. Like, we've all gotten to know each other. Because sometimes when you bring a group together and people don't know each other, people can be kind of reserved.
Yeah.
So I kind of wanted to, kind of knock the shy off of everybody with the games, which it did do that. And so once we got into wine bingo, it was a time. We had a great time.
That's
It was so
good.
good.
I want to do something like
I like
that.
that for y'all.
It was
for
so
real.
good.
You had a nice turnout?
My next one, I had a great turnout. We ended up selling out. And so my next one is in November. So it'll
just
be in November.
only women.
Do you have a date?
Yes.
Do you have a date
I'll be
for it?
there.
I do have a date, November
Plug it.
15th. Yes, so November 15th, it'll be the next one.
Oh, this year?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn, that's quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit.
This year.
I ain't gonna listen.
Oh,
I don't
shit.
play around with it.
Open
Alright.
And once I
open
drop
invites.
it,
I'll be there.
Open invites
She
to the
said
ladies.
ladies. She
Yeah,
said
for the
ladies.
ladies.
I'm
Yes.
saying we can
Yeah,
promote
no,
it.
I've already said I'm
Open
going.
Open
I've
it,
already
yeah,
said
mine's
that.
gonna be there. Open
Yeah.
invite for
I'll
gonna
be
be there.
security.
Absolutely.
I'll bring
the
no, we don't
ladies.
need no security.
Actually,
But thank you for the
Hey,
offer.
You gonna be transportation?
No, we could be trans for today.
No, it's gonna be a great
No,
time.
no.
We can't be trans for a day?
Nah,
We
nah,
women?
nah.
Oh,
Hell
okay.
No. We gonna
Hell
keep
no.
it. We gonna
My
keep
bad.
it
Nah.
at the
Sorry.
ladies.
Yeah.
Nah.
Sorry, my bad. I thought we-
The natural.
He about to go babyface. We might
No,
be
hell
doing
nah.
that.
The natural
No.
sisters. The natural sisters.
There
The
you
natural
go.
ladies.
There we
But
go.
that's what's up, man. So I know a lot of us, so we take it back a little bit
Okay.
when B. Dot departed from
Yes.
102.
That was a sad day for me.
I know.
I was just
can
about to
imagine.
ask how was the
was
dynamic
a sad day
because
for
clearly,
me.
like you see me, I'm here with two other men, so
Yes.
maybe your situation was different. Mine is just,
We love you and
No,
we
you
appreciate
know
you.
you
I,
love
and I love
them.
y'all too, but
Yeah.
sometimes it can be a little, so I don't know if you had
Mainly
the same
with Levi.
experience, but yeah, I was just curious about how the experience was when y'all actually became the 3 Live Crew. And then, of course, leading in his question, how did the transition go from being 3 Live Crew
That was
to
big
Drake
news.
on the
That was
Rocks?
big news in the
That was
town.
big.
That
I
was
know,
real big news.
because that is what or was, and in a way still is synonymous with 102 because he had been there not only because of the time that he put in, but just because of the talent that he possesses.
Mhm.
Like, he was so great. He is so great at what he does. He's a great host. He's a great personality. He's very funny. And so my time with 3 Live Crew was amazing. Like, when I auditioned for the show, and Dot, eventually decided on me because they actually had auditioned like a number of ladies
Really?
before I got
I
the
never knew
position.
that.
I didn't know that either.
I thought you just
I
slid
just
in.
thought, yeah, that's what I thought. I just thought it was like an
No.
easy
I didn't know that.
transition.
Wow.
No, they had auditioned a number of ladies. I don't know the exact number, but when Dot set me down and he said, I want you to come on with us. He said that it was my steadfastness and my conviction in what I believe that made him choose me. And he said the other ladies that they had auditioned, like if the girl was on this side and Dot and Drake was on this side, they could always convince her to come to this side. Like, she would just always flip.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, there was a situation that we had where they were on this side and I was on this side, and I didn't give a damn. I was on this side and they were wrong and I wasn't trying to hear it.
Okay,
And he was
standing
like,
on business.
I was
Yeah.
standing on business, and he was very impressed that I didn't allow their opinion to flip me. And so he was like, that's what we need. Like, we need somebody like you. We need somebody, with that stand on business type mentality. And so when I went in, it just clicked. Like, we just got along so well, and our chemistry was very, very natural.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, there is a learning curve.
Yeah.
There are certain things in radio that you have to understand. Like, people cannot see you, and they're only hearing you. So only one person can talk at a time. There can't be just this barrage of voices, everybody trying to talk at once.
Right.
Because people don't have that visual to kind of connect, okay, this person is doing that, and that person's doing this. You have to be very mindful of that. Additionally, it doesn't help when everybody's always on one side. So sometimes you might have to play devil's advocate and bring in another side or another angle or, another voice or opinion that the others don't have in the room. You have to learn when to play the background. You have to learn when to be in the front. Like, there are just so many different dynamics and things that you have to learn. And so there was that learning curve, but still that natural chemistry that we had, it just fit so well. And Dot and Drank, they are brothers to me and friends that I'm going to have for life. And we kind of built that working together. And so my experience with them, like, I've never had a situation where I felt devalued or where I felt like my opinion didn't matter or didn't count. They've always made me feel like, you're a part of this. Like, we value what you say. We value your opinion. I've never had to deal with male ego or, them putting me down or anything like that. It's never been anything like that. And so I have a tremendous amount of respect for them, not only as coworkers, but as men as well. And so when he told me he was leaving, I cried, and I still get emotional because I love going to work, and that was something that I looked forward to every day, just that camaraderie and us being together. And I just thought that we were just going to ride that thing till the wheels fall off. But unfortunately, not unfortunately, because it is good for him that he is getting to explore other things and, kind of spread his wings in a way that he couldn't at Jams. But it was very, very sad. I was heartbroken.
Essentially, it's like having that coworker. The reason why you come to work. The only reason why I come to work, I don't know about y'all.
I might need one too, girl. Shit.
Did you break Maya today? You breaking down Maya. I love this.
First of all, like I said previously, my eye was still watering. I don't know why. But yes, that was, it's like that. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you.
What I was saying was, because, the reason why we go to work, we go to work because of our family responsibilities. But it's the coworkers that keep us, coming back. And a lot of times, I've been in that situation before, Roxie, where it's just like, I'm happy you're leaving, but damn, man, why you?
I'm happy you're leaving, but damn,
I'm happy for you. But the selfish person in me is gonna miss those because you miss those jokes. You know what I'm saying? Just it could be anything small. What, like, hey, you saw my Bojangles on the way to work. Hey, can you grab me sausage biscuit? You know what I'm saying? Or hey, clock me in early. Well, I ain't supposed to say that, but
you want it
you build real relationships with these people because you spend so much time with them. And for y'all was getting there early in the morning, so to be able to work with somebody first thing in the morning and to be kind of like on fire early in the morning, that's a skill by itself. So you gotta have people you love.
People have to understand this particular job, you learn people in a way that you may not necessarily learn them on other jobs. Like, that show Love is Blind?
Yes.
Where people are just literally sitting in a pod talking. That's like what we're doing. Like, we're sitting in a pod and we're talking, and you talk about, so for 4 to 6 hours, like Monday through Friday, you are literally just talking about your opinions, talking about your likes, talking about your dislikes, talking about what you would do in this hypothetical situation, talking about what you do in that hypothetical situation. And so you really learn people And like I know Diamond drank.
Right.
Like I could go on a game show with them and win. If it's like what is their favorite? This is their favorite. What do they like with this? This is what they like.
Yeah.
You just learn them in a way.
Yeah, they're your brothers.
You learn them in a way that you may not necessarily be able to learn people in other situations. And so like I really know them. And so it's been a great journey. It's been a great journey.
I love that because we hear the chemistry. Like I know you said we definitely hear that chemistry. Like
Thank you.
even now with you and Drink, like we hear that. Like even my job, they got it on a speaker, but I put my AirPods in and I listen to it because I'm just like, just hit a little different in the headphones versus that on speaker.
Always says.
And sometimes I gotta turn it down because we're gonna talk about this because of that laugh. I gotta turn it down sometimes. I'll be like, hold on,
It is
Roxie,
loud.
you turn it down.
Yeah, it's loud.
It's
baby.
okay.
It's loud.
You have a lot of haters because of that laugh.
I know. But when I genuinely laugh and it's like a hearty laugh.
You can't control it.
Exactly.
It's out. Like
it's
y'all
natural.
got to. And sometimes like I'll push my mic, like I'll push it away so that it's not directly in the mic and obnoxiously loud. But man, let me tell you something.
That's what makes your laugh great is because it's there, and so you hear it. It's just like
it's from the soul.
Yeah, it's from the soul.
It's from the soul. Like I really can't fake. That's why if something's not funny, I don't laugh because
I agree.
You gonna know when it's not it's not genuine. So if it's not funny, I just don't laugh. Like I may give you a little but
a little what?
You know, or something. But
a little
if
snicker.
it ain't genuine, I don't even fool with it. I don't fool with it.
You get
it's
straight
all
face
good,
from me.
Roxie. I got a big laugh too, so
well,
I get it.
Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl.
It.
But some people really do hate it, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
I can only be
I
me.
hate somebody laugh. Like that just sounds stupid.
No, some people really I can't listen to y'all because I can't deal with that. But it's like respect.
That just shows like,
but they cared enough to comment, so that's still a win.
Hey, they listening. They listening
exactly.
some way.
You still listening?
No, I love that, man. Hey, keep up the good work. I just want to give you your flowers. You're doing a great job, not just for the Triad, Winston-Salem, Greensboro, Barrington, on a bigger platform on Odyssey. Because I share the app with my boys. They listen to it because I grew up on, I don't know if you know anything about the radio in D.C., but 93.9, 95.5.
Okay.
Russ Parr in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Russ Parr was in Raleigh for a while, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I remember
of course,
Russ
we all
Parr.
grew up on
Respect
Tom Joyner.
To the legend, yes. Respect to the legends,
and
for sure.
Yeah, and it was just like, you really, y'all inspire me, really. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I have a speech impediment. I'm going to be honest with you. And so when I hear y'all talking,
I do as well.
Get the hell out of here.
I have a list.
Put it there, pal.
When I first started in radio, I had to do these speech practices. And even now, like sometimes if I have a bunch of S's in a row, I'll just slow down and talk a little bit slower so that it doesn't slip out. Right. But yeah, I do as well. It took a lot of work. It took a lot of work.
I was going to ask you on the radio, do they offer like they don't? Oh shit. All right, well, never mind.
You better get it in yourself.
Get it in? Okay.
Yeah, you better get it. You better get it in yourself.
You better practice at the crib.
Get right.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, get right. We on air. 5 seconds. Get it right.
Jalapeno.
Nah, Keith Lee has one as well. He talked about that on his Shannon Sharp interview. That's the reason why he talks like that. He does his reviews. He said he has to slow down.
Yes, he's being mindful.
Yeah, he's being mindful of the listeners, and because sometimes I know with me, I get excited, when I talk. And I think you told me one day, you was like, Herm, you get stuff in your head and you just run with it. But when I start talking about it, I get to stumbling and I can't pronounce certain words and shit like that. I ain't gonna say certain words because y'all ain't gonna make fun of me today.
Jalapeno.
But y'all know. And when I hear you on the radio and I hear Drink on the radio when I was listening to 3 Live Crew when I first moved here 14 years ago, like, I really inspired me. Not saying to start the podcast, but it was just like, you know what? Shit, I can be in the media industry. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and I hear the kids, when y'all bring the kids on the radio, some of them kids, I'd be like, all right, you might need to find something else. But
don't do that.
No, I'm not saying you might need to find another profession, sweetie.
Do
you know what I'm saying? Go on the radio.
Let them kids grow.
Let them
grow.
Yes.
But y'all inspire us.
Thank you.
And I'm just so happy that you did take this opportunity to come on here and just talk to us.
No, I appreciate y'all for having me, for real.
Levi
really
is
do.
like itching over there because I know he wants something.
I have my list. one of the things I wanted to ask, this is just sorry, I can't help it. I was excited.
She just said
From my time being in Greensboro, I've always seen like creative people who've been creative and not been able to not really be able to get their shit off. Like outside of like Terrence, I remember I tried to get on the radio at A&T, then I tried at 102 and I couldn't get on. But like some people just like Terrence, when he came in, it was just like he got on everywhere he wanted and just got in and got out the door. But then you see like talented people like Showdown. Like to me, I always thought Showdown was one of the most talented people.
Showdown is
like a talented
literally
person.
one of the most funny people that I've ever met.
He is hilarious.
Genuinely funny though.
Yeah, just genuinely
like in
funny.
conversation will make you cackle.
love those type of
His
people.
music was good.
Yes.
And so I want to ask, have you ever seen or do you feel like people from North Carolina, like creatives, are not really have how can I say this? The platform to really showcase that? Or have you seen more talented people from North Carolina not really get out? Because like outside of Terrence J and Fantasia, like in the area, many people hadn't really got that shot to really take off out of here. Do you see a lot of creatives, and do you think North Carolina has held people back?
Oh, that's a layered question. Okay, so let's take it step by step. I would say a lot of people feel like the radio is not open to pushing local artists or local creatives. But it's kind of like which came first, the chicken or the egg, you know what I'm saying, type situation.
Mm-hmm.
Radio today is not designed to break records.
Mm-hmm.
Radio is chasing what's already hot.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what is your platform? What is your platform, and what is the fan base that you have to get to radio? You know, a lot of people think, oh, I'm going to get on radio and then I'm going to pop.
Yeah.
Well, that's not necessarily how it works. Like, there are artists that had hot records and we played their records and they got buku radio time and they still in the triad because they couldn't capitalize off of that. I don't want to name anybody in particular, but I can. You know what I'm saying? I can, but I don't want to seem like I'm being shady or anything like that.
Yeah.
As an artist, you have got to build your own fan base and your own platform outside of radio.
Louder for the people in the back.
You cannot think that radio is going to do that for you.
Right.
Could I ask you a question about marketing with what I do?
Sure.
People say, are you ready for the success? Because if it comes, are you ready to market it? Are you ready for the new?
And most of the time the answer is no.
So even if you have a hot start, are you ready to push it to the next level?
Most of the time that answer is no. And it's no shade to them. Like, you don't know what you don't know.
Right.
Like, you don't know how, a lot of people don't know, okay, like, yeah, 102 Jams is playing your record like crazy. It's hot. Now Power 98 is playing your record like crazy and it's hot. Now K97.5 is playing your record like crazy. And you've got North Carolina pretty much on lock.
Yep.
But what are you doing to expand it?
How are you going to take your record and get it outside of North Carolina?
Yep.
Like, you can't blame that on radio.
Nope.
Like, you didn't have the necessary people and you didn't have the necessary knowledge and the tools to get you to that next level. You didn't know what to do.
Right.
So I'm not gonna act like, you know, Jams is the most, you know, local friendly station. But I'm also not going to act like it's very easy to work with local artists. Like, even on our show, we tried to do a local artist spotlight that we just had to stop.
I think I remember that too.
I remember that shit.
I remember when they started it, but I didn't know. Yeah.
They come up there, they just not. The thing that pisses me off with that, you got to be ready. Like he said, they come up there, they're not ready.
Not
Like,
ready.
all right, what's your platform? Where can we find you at? They get to stumbling. And I get it. You're nervous and all that, but you got to, when that wave hits you, you got to be ready. You know what I'm saying?
You can't miss that opportunity. Like, if you get your 5 seconds, you gotta make every second count.
Absolutely.
And I don't, from the people that I used to see, like, in the early 2000s and stuff like that, everybody was all the same. It's like everybody would get to the certain point, it was just like, I made it, I got here, in North Carolina, but I didn't go any further. I didn't really put the work in to get past North Carolina. Like, go to South Carolina, go to Virginia, work your way to Tennessee and things like that. So definitely understand. I'm glad you said that. Thank you.
Yeah. Like, it's just, and the industry now, of course, it's real different than when I first started. Like, now with social media and TikTok and streaming and, little clips and things going viral, it's just like another layer. Some people may think it's easier now that they have that accessibility with social media, but it's like you don't know what is gonna take off.
Nope.
Like,
not these days.
You have no idea what people are gonna be drawn to and what people will like, and you damn sure have no idea what's gonna go viral.
Exactly.
And then even if you do go viral, okay, now that you're viral, now what?
Exactly. What are you gonna do next?
Yes. What do you do
Because
once you go viral?
Because going viral without any kind of plan is really nothing.
Pointless.
You just a lot of niggas saw what you
It's just like,
did.
I saw it. It was on Instagram. Good reel. And then move on to the next thing.
Yeah, I need something
and
to look
people
for.
are
Timing may be
moving
luck,
quick.
but what you do with it afterwards is your
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's about the execution of it all. Like,
Yes.
you can't just allow this be on some stuff where, my shit was on the radio. Now it's their responsibility to get me where I need to be. And it doesn't work like
it
that.
Don't work
It's
like
the
that.
consistency. Like, I know it sounds really redundant. We hear that all the time. Consistent, be consistent, be consistent. And I'm human. It's easy to be inconsistent,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
Especially
absolutely.
when you have
Way
other
easy.
stuff going on. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You got kids, you got 2 jobs, you know what I'm saying? It's hard. So I guess I get where you're coming from. I definitely agree with you 100%. But at the same time, when you got these people out here, they grinding, you got these local artists, content creators, you got podcasters, you got small business owners, it's just like, all right, I get it, but how bad do you want it? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, shit, I ain't gonna hold you. Now, this is me being transparent with y'all. I done went broke because I want this shit bad. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's gonna pay off because I believe it. I have other people tell me, and I'm a God-fearing man. You know, I pray a lot. So sometimes you gotta make them little minded sacrifices. Now, I ain't saying don't pay your bills. I ain't saying that.
yeah.
Because you can't come live with me. But you gotta make them sacrifices. So I know with me, I used to drink a lot. I used to go out a lot. I was just telling y'all before, that shit costs a lot of money.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? I got to pay for this shit, pay for that shit. And I'm just like, all right, what's more important? Like, how bad do
For
you
real.
want it?
Yeah.
Do I want to go out, pop a bottle for $200, or do I want to stay my black ass on the couch and watch the Backyardigans with my daughter for
Watch
free?
the
You know what I'm saying?
Backyardigans
You know,
for free.
and push content and work on content and do some research. So it all depends on how bad do you want it, like Willa said. And then when you get it, what you gonna do with
Do
it?
you know what to do?
Exactly.
It's
two
gonna be
game
me in the
plans. You gotta be
Backyardigans and a
consistent,
bottle of
but when
wine.
you get it, do you have an infrastructure where
Absolutely.
you're ready for it to pour
Yes,
to you?
that's so real.
It's gonna be
Absolutely.
me in the
So real.
Backyardigans and a
people,
bottle of wine.
Period.
Nah, for real.
You get your
Fuck that.
opportunity and something happens, do something with it. Prepare yourself.
Fact, be ready. Be ready.
Roxie, we appreciate you for coming on once again. And
Absolutely.
I got you some goodies. I'm gonna give it to you off camera. You know,
Ooh.
take home with you.
I love me some good.
Yeah. And so, but I just want to hear you say clean your microwave before we get up out of here today.
Absolutely.
And I don't know which one of these cameras are working. All of them.
All
All right,
of
shit.
them.
All of them. So
Okay.
you pick
All
your
right.
poison. And but before we get out of here, what's next for Roxie?
You know what? Like we were talking about a little bit earlier, I'm just kind of taking it day by day.
I got you.
I thought, much like when I, thought I wanted to be a news anchor, I thought that what would be next for me would be a brand manager or a program director. When I first got into radio, that was like my end goal. I wanted to program a station. I wanted to have my own station and program it and hire talent and manage talent and do all of those things. But the industry has changed so much now that that's not a goal of mine anymore because of all of the other things that come with being a program director or a brand manager. And so I kind of just came to that realization about 1.5 years ago that, that's not a goal I have and that's not something that I want to do. And so I'm just kind of in a space right now where I'm asking myself the same question. What is it I want to do? I know what I enjoy doing. I enjoy when we can't have interns anymore, but when we were able to have interns, I really loved teaching students and kind of helping them find their voice as personalities and kind of helping them find their style and their swag. I really, really loved doing that. And so I could see myself potentially being a professor at a college campus.
Oh, shit, man.
Yeah, like I really could see myself doing that.
Dr. Roxie?
Don't do that. Don't do that to her. Don't do that to her.
I'm saying
But-
Aggie would take her to be a professor.
But you know she not.
They don't
no.
have the money to hire her.
You know what? It would be.
Oh,
I would love for it to be an HBCU for sure.
Yeah.
HBCU for sure.
Just go there.
But I
wanna
would
live
have
the
to go
Ram
back
life?
to school.
You said a
So-
little bit of Ram
I'm
life.
saying she's already lived the Ram life, so she should just come and finish it off in A&T. You know?
Try something a little different.
Yeah, try
You
it
know,
first,
it's all HBCU love over here. I don't have no hate for the Aggies. You know, I don't have no hate for the Aggies.
That's what's up. We love that. Because we got a
Yeah.
couple Aggies in the building. Well,
I know.
three.
I know.
1, 2, 3.
I love me
That's
an
what's
Aggie.
up.
I love me an
I'm just
Aggie.
affiliated
For
with
the record,
everybody.
I was a WSSU Ram for a day last
Boy,
weekend. I had my
boy,
shirt on and everything. I was outside.
You was a
I had-
whole affiliate outside. Stop playing.
I had blessing from 2
You was-
alumni.
you
So
was
for
on
the
my-
record, I was.
Look, we'll
Yeah.
take
You was
in.
on my
We'll
level.
take
You was on an
I
affiliate level,
I'm
sir.
not gonna
And
hold
that's
you. I'm not
okay.
gonna go. If I was to go back to school, I would not go to Winston-Salem State University. It's a great
Why?
man. That shit is inclined, man. All that walking I was doing, bro.
I'm
And I
telling
was
you,
listening.
I'm not
Hey,
going because the
hey,
sidewalk is
hey,
inclined.
hey,
Like, what the
I said,
fuck? What
man,
kind
in
of
the
excuse
world
is
is very
that?
hilly.
No, I ain't going. That hill too
I
high.
thought you were going to say the coast.
I don't wanna go to hill too high.
Hell no.
Before
I
he
seen
said
that
the
shit. I
incline.
said, I gotta walk all the way up there.
Bruh.
When you
Fuck
get
no.
of a certain age, that's the kind of stuff you got to consider.
See?
You know what I
See,
mean?
that-
When you
But
get
he
to a certain
halfway
age-
young. He ain't nowhere near our age
I'm
yet.
35.
You ain't
I'm
even- that's what I'm
35,
saying,
exactly.
you
No,
young.
okay. I seen that campus. and
That
I was
can't be
looking
your
up
only
like,
reason for not
I gotta
going. But
walk up
okay,
there?
I'm gonna let you be
I'm
great.
good. Nah, online.
I'll let you be great,
Online.
Mr. Incline.
Nah,
Yeah.
but we got one more question for you. Is your microwave clean?
Yes.
Oh, you gotta.
Well, let me tell you something.
I don't know. She had to
'cause
think about that
I was about to
motherfucker.
say, no, I was about to try to say something witty, but it didn't come to me fast enough. But yes, my microwave is always clean. My house, I obsessively clean my house, so everything around my way is always in order. Okay,
You got 2 boys in the house.
I got.
Well, a man and a boy.
Oh,
like,
okay, I'm about to say
how
I got one. Yeah, one. But they already know. Like I'm so obsessive with it. Like everybody knows what it is. Like nobody comes around my way with the nonsense.
Yeah, my house stay clean too, just like
Period.
that. Yeah,
Period.
yeah.
Oh, the way
Yes.
Maya laugh, I feel like that's a lie.
Hold on. First of all,
I done
there's
been
a
in your
difference
microwave,
between
sir.
dirty and
Uh-oh.
junky. All right, my house is not
Oh,
dirty.
no. There's a very thin line.
It's clean
I
to me,
always
Herman.
say
I
that.
ain't no problem with it.
There's
call
a
it
very
organized
thin
chaos.
line between junky and
Stupid.
dirty.
She said, "Really fine line."
Really fine line.
Come on now.
But women find
Let
dirt
me
that we
see your
don't
car.
see.
Let me see your car.
Oh,
Yeah, I wouldn't say dirty.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
That'll let me know. That'll let me
I
know
won't
how
say-
you.
That
Let me
thing
see
on
your
point.
car, and that'll let me know how you living.
Hey, man.
I know it. I know it.
Hey, you know it's on point. But Roxie, thanks again for chiming in this week.
Thank y'all for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yay.
Levi, Maya, you good?
I'm good.
I'm happy, yo. I'm happy. I'm
I
glad.
see. I'm glad
happy. I ain't
you
gonna
was
lie.
able to make this interview. I'm
Yeah.
happy for you.
Yes, I appreciate y'all for having me. And
Thank you for
keep what y'all
coming.
doing. Keep doing what y'all doing. This was very welcoming, very inviting.
Absolutely.
Everything's very professional on the up and up. See, this is how it's supposed to be when you come in for a podcast
Thank you,
situation.
ma'am.
This was
We do
all
what we
right.
can.
I don't want to brag. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we have a solid team, and without
Yes.
these three, occasionally Sierra, I couldn't
Mainly
do this
me.
without y'all. So
That's
y'all
what's
solid.
up.
So it does definitely take a solid
Y'all
team.
keep doing
so
what
I
y'all
appreciate
doing.
y'all.
Y'all keep doing what y'all doing.
Thank you.
Y'all voices, you and Drink voice is very, very powerful.
Yes.
And
Yeah, shout out
you're
to Drink.
respected
Shout out
by
to
all and
B-Dot.
loved by all. So we want to see y'all do great and
Absolutely.
flourish in all ways
Thank you so
possible.
much. Thank
and
you.
tell the husband, thank you again for allowing you to come out today.
What?
Absolutely.
And tell Drink it's his turn. It's his
You
turn.
said
now.
allowing
Tell
her
Drink.
to come out.
It's his turn. We waiting
tell
for
my
him.
bro come through. I'm gonna
You know
tell
how to
him.
do to come
Hey,
out.
but that's all the time we have on this week of Clean Your Microwave podcast. I'm Hefe
it's
Herm,
Roxie.
joined by the
It's
wonderful
Roxie. I gotta
Roxy
come
from
out.
102 Jams,
Thank
Drink on the
y'all
Rocks.
for having me.
Grandpa Levi, the host with the
Why
most
does it every
underscore.
time you come to me, it's always a pause? I'm trying to understand.
know.
If you're gonna do my intro, like please
shit.
do my intro, but I'll do my own fucking intro because your ass.
Make sure you guys.
Maya be hostess with the mostest. Like,
I'm gonna get it one day. I don't know. Hey, but make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and also, Roxie, what you got to tell the good people before we get up out of here?
Clean your microwave.
Whoop, whoop.
Peace, love, and blessings.
Yeah.
Bye.